Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You're knowing what you're wanting? Mostly. Are you enjoying how that desire continues to expand? It really is the best part of life if you're able to keep up with the expansion. It sort of stinks otherwise, doesn't it? If your life inspires a rocket of desire that emanates from you, and therefore when the larger part of you becomes immediately the vibrational equivalent of that request, now there is a greater potential for you to not be a vibrational match to who you were before. In other words, as the variety that you live causes you to ask for something more. When you don't have enough of something, you ask for it. When you are sick, you ask for wellness. When there's confusion, you ask for clarity. And of course, you are asking at all levels of your being. Even the cells of your body are asking. Consider this. The cells of your body introduced to something unwanted. Maybe it's a bacteria, maybe it's a virus, maybe it's something that you've ingested that is toxic, that is blowing around in your traffic. And as it touches the cells of your body, your cells, trillions of them, each of them consciousness in their own consciousness right, launches a request for improvement. And ordinarily, when a cell or a mass of cells asks for something, under ideal conditions, they ask, and what they are asking for is immediately, and so they just find immediate alignment with their new request. That's happening in your body all day, every day. But if you're ornery about something, if you're overwhelmed with something, if you are angry about something, so you have a vibrational thing going on, an emotional attitude going on, where you are chronically beating the drum of something unwanted and therefore chronically introducing a vibration of resistance into your vibrational patterns, then even though the cells of your body are doing just what they know to do, asking for improvement and under normal conditions finding it immediately, they can't find it because you're blocking the signal with your overriding vibration that is evidenced to you by negative emotion. Did you get that? In other words, all sickness that exists is because of cellular, let's find the perfect word, cellular hindrance. Cellular hindrance that you could do something about if you knew what your negative emotion meant. You could say every day from now on, when you're in a bad mood or when something's really got you down or when you're just enraged about something, you could say in the midst of that emotion, rather than saying, oh, I'm in a bad mood, or oh, this is really an unjust thing that is happening, you could say more accurately and more to the point that matters to you, you could say, I am right now in the act of cellular hindrance. Because I'm preventing law of attraction from making the cells of my body the cooperative component that they are meant to be. You're not only in the act of cellular hindrance, I'm in the act of monetary hindrance. I'm in the act of monetary hindrance. I want more money. I've clearly asked for it. It's all queued up for me. Law of attraction has assembled it and all the cooperative components. So the path to my abundance has already been not just scoped out. It is already vibrationally in existence, present tense. But because I choose to be ornery or angry or depressed, I am choosing monetary hindrance today. Why am I doing that? It's just what I do. Not just me, everybody around me, people I work with do it. I was actually raised in that in that sort of an arena. When things go right, we smile. When things go wrong, we frown. And we just observe all over the place. And so when we observe good feeling things, we feel good. But if we should observe bad feeling things, then we feel bad. So I am a chronic conductor of observational vibration. Observational vibration. What does that mean? It means my vibration always matches what I'm observing. Oh, I even have a better label. Observational vibration by default. What does that mean? It means I pay no attention to what I'm observing. I just observe what's loudest or in my face. I observe it and I respond to it, and then I participate in cellular hindrance, monetary hindrance, relationship hindrance. I'm just a hindering fool. Because I observe what's around me, because I've been trained to be very objective. I've been trained to observe the pros and the cons, the pluses and the minuses, to catalog it and pigeonhole it. And I believe that I do the world a service by pushing very hard against unjust things. I do the world a service by pointing out what's wrong, because after all, how could anything ever go right if I don't point out what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? So I have become a bastion of ferreting out the unjust and evil and unwanted in the environment in which I live. And as a result, I've become a really good hinderer of well-being. I'm a hinderer of well-being. I'm a sacrificial hinderer of well-being. I do it for the good of humanity. I do it for the good of my business, for the good of my community. I do it for the good of the world. I sacrifice my alignment to source, and therefore I sacrifice my cells' alignment to their greater good. I sacrifice my alignment with all of the stuff that I've put in my vortex of creation that I certainly have a right to possess, but I sacrifice it all for the love of observation. Well, we got your attention, didn't we? You don't do it all the time, but you do plenty of that.